Before I touch on Wike, the king of all deceivers, the man who is never talk and do, the raging storm, the bulldozer without brakes. Now, the video you just saw is a riot in Nepal. Nepal is a country in the Middle East. They tried to censor social media and ban social media, and then the youth came out. It's not like what we have in NSAS where they had peaceful protests. These people took the laws into their own hands. They started taking weapons, guns and everything, and went straight to the government seat of power and started burning down, breaking, shooting and doing all sorts of things. And until Nigeria begins to wake up, Nigerian youth begin to wake up and do something like this, these are our government will not take us seriously. Look at what they are doing to Natasha. I haven't kept her for 6 months. They are still telling her that the matter is sub juris, and as a result of that she cannot resume, and the Nigerian youths are quiet. Instead of them to go to the National Assembly and break down the walls of corruption and put fire to the seats of oppression, and then send Akpabio packing to a small state of Akwa Ibom. This kind of rubbish will not stop until the Nigerians begin to do something. Now let's move on to the man of the day, Wike. While Rivers workers waited for pensions, Wike's children were getting mansions in Florida, 3 houses, millions of dollars, and 0 declaration. This is not just corruption, it's betrayal. What does it say when Nigerian anti-corruption agencies stay silent while public officials stash wealth abroad? Wike's case is not just about mansions, it's about the rot in the Nigeria accountability system. The scandal forces us to ask, who really owns Nigeria? The people or the politicians' children abroad? Now, while Rivers State workers waited endlessly for pensions and schools and hospitals fell into neglect, Nyesom Wike's children were receiving keys to million-dollar mansions in Florida. Today, we expose the scandal that reveals the deep crack in Nigerian anti-corruption system. Hello everyone, welcome back to Kojex Media, your home for fearless commentary and unapologetic truths. Documents recently obtained by investigative report SARS revealed that Nyesom Wike, Nigeria's current FCT Minister and former Rivers State Governor, secretly acquired 3 multimillion-dollar house mansions for his children, bought outright in cash. Now listen, in cash, so that there will not be trace of it. These properties, located in an exclusive lakeside community in Florida, are now worth over $6 million combined. Now let's look at some of the problems in this. Number 1, the properties and cash deals. Between July 2021 and September 2023, Wike's family paid between $459,000 and $535,000 per house, all in cash. Avoiding bank scrutiny. Ask yourself, why cash? Why not through the banks if the funds were clean? Number 2, shielding assets in the family. His wife, Justice Eberechi Suzette, personally signed quitclaim deeds transferring ownership to these 3 children: Jordan 25, Jacqueline 23, and Jessamine 20. They are all grown-up adults now, and they are all flexing abroad with girlfriends and all of that with taxpayers' money. Now, these properties are registered under joint tenancy with right of survivorship, a clear legal design to keep the assets hidden, consolidate family ownership, and block inheritance dispute, because Wike is a drunk and he knows that anything can happen at any time, so nobody will come and drag property with his children. This wasn't just a purchase, it was a strategy to conceal wealth. Number 3, this is a clear breach of the Nigerian law. Now, yes, the kicker, Wike never declared these properties in his asset filing. By law, under the Nigerian Constitution and the Code of Conduct Bureau Act, every public officer must declare their assets when assuming office every 4 years, and at the end of the term, failure to do so attracts severe punishment, forfeiture, disqualification from office, and prosecution. But trust me, can APC government do that when they know they need Wike to help them win election in 2027? Definitely no. If these reports are true, then this isn't just a scandal, it's a direct violation of Nigerian law, and Wike needs to go to jail And I'm saying this unapologetically, and I don't care what anybody think about that. Wike should go to jail. Instead of calling Tinubu a criminal, Wike should be the one who will be called a criminal. Number 4, the sources of the money. The report suggests the funds may have come from fictitious public works contracts during his time in Rivers State government. And here lies the moral outrage. While public money was allegedly being diverted, Rivers State was drowning in abandoned projects, unpaid pension, and underfunded hospital. Luxury for the children abroad, poverty, for the people at home. This is a classical case of Nigerian politicians. And then let's look at point number 5, institutional silence. Now, requests for comment were unanswered when many people have been trying to get answers, because this thing has been in the public domain for more than 2 weeks now. Wike and his wife stayed silent, and this is Wike that is always coming on national television to do media rounds. He has never really addressed this issue. Now, the EFCC, how about them? They are silent. The Code of Conduct Bureau, how about them? They are silent. And even the ICPC, they are also silent. The National Judicial Council quickly distanced itself and saying asset declaration wasn't their job. Yes, so Wike will not go to jail, obviously, because all the agencies that are supposed to do something have shown how compromised they are. This silence exposes one painful truth. Nigerians' accountability institutions are either complicit, captured, or completely powerless against the powerful. And I'm saying this, I feel like crying, because this is very disheartening and painful. Number 6 and final thing I have noticed about this, moral and political implication. Wike is not just any politician. He is the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, in charge of Abuja, the nation's capital, the seat of power where so much money is. And if this was so in Rivers, imagine what it would be in FCT. How can someone entrusted with managing Nigeria's seat of power be facing such damning allegations of secret wealth abroad? This isn't about Wike, it's about what kind of leadership Nigerian tolerates. And I close by saying this. 3 mansions in America, millions of dollars unaccounted for, institutions too scared or too compromised to act, but they can arrest VDM, they can arrest other people who do not have connections and powers. This scandal is bigger than one man. It is a story of Nigeria's broken system, where public officials enrich their families while ordinary citizens suffer. And they tell us, continue to endure. Economic policies are going to pay off in the long run. It never pays off, because in the end, the people who it will pay would have died before that time, if ever it would ever. So I ask you, if leaders are secretly or can secretly buy mansions abroad without consequences, what hope is left for accountability at home? This is so sad and it's painful, and I'm saying this with all emotional attachment to it. Please, if you find this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Kojex Media for more fearless analysis of Nigerian political scandal and socio-political activities. Follow us on all our platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook, as you see in the comment section. And I remain myself, Ernest Omozogbe Adebayo Okoje, signing out. Peace.